in the your live. Just let me check in the mobile that
Mhm.
okay, thank you so much. Now, today we are going to have our first live session. Just, just let me. I think there is some problem with that. Let me check. Uh, that That is live now. Okay, okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first live session with Dr. Sarah Bass. And in this live session, Dr. Sarah Bass is going to share her expertise on the topic that how you can land your dream jobs in Europe, specifically in Germany, using LinkedIn. Now, before proceeding further, just we want to learn more about you. That from where you have joined us, and also what is your skill set or the area of expertise, and then we will proceed with the session. So, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining, Ikra Jamil. Thank you so much, Ikra Jamil, for joining us. Thank you so much, Muhammad Hamad Musa, Ikra Jamil, and Hamad, and everyone watching this live session. Just type in the comment section that from where you have joined us, your country, and also the area of expertise. Thank you so much, Ayub, for joining us. Your area of expertise, your skill set. With me is Dr. Sair Abbas. She's a PhD and she is nowadays living in Germany. And okay, Hamad has joined us from United Kingdom, UK, and his area of expertise is project management. One LinkedIn user is from USA. Muhammad Musa is from China. Thank you so much, Musa, from joining us. Another one, Sayyida Kiran Muzaffar. Thank you so much, Sayyida Kiran Muzaffar, for joining us. She's our LinkedIn Masterclass student also. She became part of one of the early batches, like in, I think, around June. Maham Salim, thank you so much for joining. Okay. And Rola Ish Saleh, copywriter from Lebanon. Thank you so much for joining us. Uh, Bilal Dawood from Karachi, Pakistan, and he's running a digital marketing company. Thank you so much, Bilal, for joining. And Muhammad Wasim, Pakistan, web developer. Thank you so much. Also, different people from different parts of the world. Uh, He's Islam Tariq Muhammad. I'm unable to pronounce your name correctly, but you are from Bangladesh. Thank you so much for joining us. Momen, he is a tech copywriter and he has joined us from Pakistan. Momen Afridi, thank you so much. Uh, Also, Anam Javed, she is from Sweden. Thank you so much, Anam, HR and Business Management. And with me is Dr. Sarah Boss, and she will be sharing her expertise that how you can land your dream jobs in Europe, specifically in Germany. And I always call her that she's jobs in Germany expert. So that's really nice to have Dr. Seher and thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And we have like around 50 people that have already joined us, and more people will join us. So, now we are going to proceed further and we will learn from Dr. Sair that how. we can land our dream jobs in Europe, specifically in Germany, using LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is a global platform, and everyone know that LinkedIn has global opportunities. I always call LinkedIn that it's the gold mine of opportunities. And like we have started one masterclass that is for the LinkedIn for the freelancing and for the business owners for the business growth, and we have completed 24 batches, and 25th batch is coming next week. So now we have started another opportunity for you. But before proceeding further, I want to have another big announcement for you that if you are going to stay till the end, then Dr. Seher has brought a really big gift for you, and it will go with you when, when you are going to leave this session. And also, we will have a Q&A, and Dr. Seher is going to answer all of your questions. Just if you have questions, if any question arises in your mind, then you can just type in the chat section in the comments, and we are going to have a Q&A at the end also. So stay tuned and do not leave this session till the end. There is a really big gift for you. Now, uh, I welcome you, Dr. Sair, again to this LinkedIn Live session. This is one of the most awaited webinar, and I just announced it like around I think 1 week ago, and more than 600 to 700 people have showed interest in this session, and I think that this session need to be need to go live now. I think a lot of people have joined us, and let me check that many people from Pakistan and copywriting. Rafia Zahid, she's a copywriter from Lahore. She is a welcome, Rafia. Welcome, Noor. Welcome, Rehana. Also, Dr. Fadl Wahab. He is from Swat. He's a pharmacist. I think this he belongs to the same field uh, like you have. Also, Musaddiq Mustafa and Zulfikar Isa, and a lot of people from different parts of Pakistan, from different parts of the world, have joined us in this live session. Now, Dr. Sair, let's start this session. And now, just please introduce yourself and also share your journey with us, that how you landed this opportunity in Germany, and how all this happened. Just share your expertise and your journey with the audience, those who are watching us in this live session.
Thank you so much, Mohammad Ishtiaq. Thank you so much for your kind words, for a nice introduction, and for this opportunity to speak with many, many students. Also thank you to all of you for joining, giving us your time, and listening to us. Maybe you can skip the doctor. I think I'm fine with Seher. It
Okay,
makes me
okay.
look a little bit older.
Okay, okay. No, no issue.
Okay. So, just like Muhammad Ishtiaq said that, I belong to Pakistan. I was born and raised in Pakistan. I completed my bachelor's and master's in Pakistan, and then I moved to Germany 6 years ago with a PhD scholarship. So, just like many of you, many students also ask me how to do that. So, I got a scholarship called DAD, quite known scholarship worldwide. It's from Germany. I moved to Germany with DAD scholarship. I completed my PhD in beginning of 2020, and then I completed my postdoc. And afterwards, I moved to industry. So I left academia and moved to industry without having any prior experience. So this is another important topic that we will talk today, how to transition from academia to industry. I started my industrial career in a pharmaceutical company, and now I live in Berlin, and I'm helping a lot of students like you for like a couple of years, and I'm happy for this webinar today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sair, for sharing your journey with us. Now, one of the most important questions that I was when we introduced this live session, and most of the people just also DM'd me that they were asking that I'm living in Pakistan, I'm living in Bangladesh, I'm living in India, and I'm living outside Europe or Germany. So how I can land a job, how I can find opportunities in Germany and or in Europe, and either I'm living outside Europe. So either recruiters are going to respond me and they're going to offer me those opportunities. So just share your expertise and step by step tell us all the journey that how anyone living outside Europe or Germany can land opportunities, can land their dream job in Europe and Germany.
Yeah, that's a very important question. Many students also ask me, and I think it's a great opportunity to talk about this. Um, so first thing first, when you sit outside of Germany or Europe and you want to come to Europe or any other part, in Germany, for example, or any other country in the world, and you are thinking, how will I make it? I think this is a very good question to start with. Um, so what I would advise you that start thinking of your skills instead of start criticizing at a first step that maybe I won't make it. You know, this is like a common perception that we have when somebody aims big, we try to say, oh, it's not going to be possible. So
Yes.
let's change your mindset as a first step that you can do it, anyone can do it. There is a let's say a structured process or a structured a protocol that you need to define it for yourself. I will share with you how I managed to achieve that. So maybe you can get some insights or some inspiration, some tips for yourself. But at the end of the day, it's your task, it's your goal that you are going to do it. Okay, let's get started. Um, so there are many ways to move to Germany, and now is the best time to move to Germany because from last 3 years, Germany is looking for qualified people per year. If I give you a number, roughly 3,000 qualified people per year, Germany needs in order to have the system running. So basically, there is a shortage of qualified, skilled people, and they are looking for them. So this is a chance for you now to make a decision and start working on that. Okay, how can you do that? There are different ways that people can adopt based on the place where they are in their life. For example, many of you can come here with a PhD scholarship, just like I did. This is the most easiest and straightforward way, but it also requires a lot of work and a lot of consistency and being persistent. Okay, I can go through these things one by one. I will talk about how can you come here with a PhD, how can you come here as a student, for example, bachelor's or master's, and how can you come here with a job. For example, you were already working and you don't want to start bachelor's or master's, or you don't want to do a PhD. Then what are what options we have here for you? Let's start with the PhD. So the good news about Germany and PhD is it's always funded. It's not like you have to fund it or you have to think of a funding when you apply somewhere, for example, in UK. Sometimes professors have the positions, but they don't have funding. The same is true for Germany, but they cannot hire someone without having a funding. So there are two things that you can do. Old school way that we are taught, look for scholarships, as at least that's what I have been looking, because I am getting scholarship from fifth grade. That was my first scholarship that I got. You know, in Pakistan you have like government school examination, fifth grade, eighth, and then 10th, and then somebody who gets the most marks and government then pay for their studies. So because for me it was quite challenging to afford my education. My scholarship started from sixth grade to eighth grade after my position having in that fifth class. So this is where we are rooted with the information of having scholarships. There is nothing harm about that, but there is something more to that that you should know. One way is to come here with a PhD via scholarships. Another way to look for open positions. Position means PhD is not just you being a PhD student. PhD in Germany means you are being employed. You are a worker. So you get a contract from university and you work the normal standard hour according to your contract. And then on top of that, if you want to enroll as a PhD student, it's your choice, you can. If you don't want to, university won't force you. So look for PhD positions. If you can't find, also in parallel, keep looking for PhD scholarships. Okay, number two, how to come with bachelor's and master's. So straightforward, you will come here as a student. So when you come here as a student, you need to have um, a kind of reservoir for you. For example, you cannot come here without showing who is going to support you. In case of PhD, you showed this scholarship is going to support me, or this contract from university is going to support me. With bachelor's and master's, who is going to support you? So this is one of the most important thing where you miss the opportunity. First step, get your admission in universities, find English speaking programs. There are many, many, many. You can also find the list of universities on my website. Okay, apply for them, get accepted. Next step. Next step is coming to visa, the most challenging part. Who is going to support you? You just need to find somebody who can support you, who can help you as a first step to come here. But when you come here, there are many, many student jobs that you can do and you can afford your education. I will make a post about this, how much money actually it takes to study for your bachelor's and master's, and what are the ways that you can support in a couple of days. But there are ways that you can do it so you won't be dependent on that support in the first place. Okay, this is the way for you guys. And now comes for the third party people who are working here. They have experience, now they want to move. Okay, when you are working here and you have a job, you have skills, please, please don't think that your skills are worthless. Don't think that your whatever you are doing, it won't value in international market. What you need to do instead, just improve your skills, just improve how you can perform or do your job in international market in a better way. So polish yourself, work on your communication skills, because this is like the first step via through your application documents and via through interviews. These are like the two steps that you need to cross. And if you know how to introduce yourself, how to present yourself, how to sell your skills. If you can do that, then you can convince them via your documents, land an interview, convince them via your interview, and land a job. It's not um, I would say, rocket science. Is just a step-by-step process that requires time, consistency, patience, and your willingness to do it. If you think you just stand up in the morning and then by the end of the day you will have an opportunity, no. Give yourself time to go through this process, because this process will end up grooming you, improving you. When you will go through this process and you come here, you are ready for that job. So look for the bigger companies, for example, international companies. Look for bigger cities, more international people, more international cities. So these can be your targets when you are applying for jobs. The secret thing that is not so secret in today's world is via networking. So there are two ways that you can apply for jobs. Number one is old school way that is still working, nothing wrong with that. You prepare your application document, you fill out the online formula or whatever, and then you send your application, and then you wait for months. And I don't know, after 2, 3 months, you receive an email, they say, sorry, we picked somebody else. This happened a lot. And then in no time, you say, oh, I sent 300 applications and nobody is picking me. So now let's come back to networking, because this is the shortcut and it has solved this problem of waiting for months. You can directly land an interview with the process of networking. But what you guys are doing, especially the people who are sending me emails or messages, that's not networking. Networking is initially not for you, but the end result of networking is for you. So what you would do, you identify 10 to, I don't know, 20 companies or 15 companies that you can imagine working with. For example, I have a biology background and I started my career with pharmaceutical company. I will go through and find, I don't know, maybe Pfizer, Bayer, some other big companies or small companies, whatever I want to work with. And then I will go on LinkedIn, just like Mohammed Ishtiaq said, that this is a gold mine. So you find the company on LinkedIn, find the people who are working in that company in a similar kind of role that you want to go, the same level I want to go. And then initiate a conversation with them. Say hello, not just say, send your CV. Hey, here's my CV, please have a look. Please don't give other people tasks to do, because we all have already so much work to do in our lives. Make things easier for the person so that other person can help you. This is called networking. Initiate conversation with them, talk to them, ask genuine question. Hey, how did you made it? How did you like the company? What is the culture? Is your company expanding? Do you think the new projects are coming up? Do you think new positions are going to come up? Actually, I'm thinking to move, and I was wondering, because I read so and so on the website and I find your website. I'm curious, can we have a chat or something? And this is how you initiate a conversation. So that's all I can say to you for now. Yeah, back to you, Mohammed Ishtiaq.
Thank you so much, Said, for explaining this whole process, the step-by-step process, and everything. You explained it really well. That how they can approach, how they can how they can initiate the whole process, how they can plan, and then how they can going to execute it. And yes, one thing I would say it again: your network is your net worth, and you are going to land all those opportunities just because of this networking. And believe me, we both belong to different fields, and I met with Seher on LinkedIn, and now this live session is going to happen, and another big opportunity is also coming to all of you, and we are going to introduce it at the end. And also we are going to have a gift for you, and that Dr. Seher has a really great gift. I'm not going to announce it now, but I'm going to announce it at the end. But first of all, I'm going to ask you one more question, and then this question is that, like many of the times we have heard from different people, that if you're going to apply for those opportunities in Germany or in Europe, then the one of the big barrier, that is the language, that you need to have expertise, or you need to learn that language first and then you need to apply. So either it's a myth or it's a reality. What is the process? And please share it with us, that so that all those people who are interested to find those opportunities, land their dream job, start their career in Europe and Germany, they can learn that either this language barrier is something reality, or how they can overcome this barrier.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's a very good question actually. And many students just get scared because they think they don't know how to overcome this. When there is a challenge, then there is a way to overcome it. Word is
Yeah.
becoming more and more global, more and more international. So when you come to Europe, every country has a different language. So you cannot master, like, I don't know, 20 different languages in order to come to Europe. I'm talking, speaking in from perspective of Germany, and especially from my experience and what I see here as a first-hand knowledge for you guys. Okay, can you land jobs in Germany without having the knowledge of language when you are sitting in your countries? My answer would be yes and yes. Yes and yes in a way that um, just like I said, the world is becoming global. Many international companies, they are coming also to Germany, and they are adopting the culture. But when you look for a company, for example, a company from US, they would have both languages written on their website as a kind of working language. Okay, I will walk you through again step by step so that everyone in our audience who wants to do studies, who wants to do PhD, or who wants to land their jobs, they can have better understanding. Let's start with a PhD. Do you need language to get a PhD here in Germany? You need to ask yourself, what is the scope of PhD? The language of research is English all over the world. So it's also English in Germany. So your focus here should be improving your English language and improving your research skills, because this is what is going to get you PhD. Nobody asked me in my PhD interview if I know if I know the language, but it's possible. They can ask you. Okay, there comes a point. It's not so black and white that I would say you can get a job or you can't get a job. It's a bit more gray, and it depends on your answer. You are coming to another country, to another culture. If they are going to ask you, do you know the language, or are you willing to learn? It doesn't mean that they are asking you that you should know immediately in that moment. They just want to know where you stand. Are you scared, or how much you know, something like that, because you also need to survive here. Most of you say, no, I don't know, and I don't know if I want to learn. So when you say no, it's like you shut a door on yourself. I won't say that they will reject you because of that question, but it's not a favorable answer, I would say. The favorable answer would be, you can spend 5 minutes on Google or YouTube before going into your interview and learn a couple of words, just like I learned in my interview, Guten Tag, like good day, hello. You can learn to say hello, and then say to them that I am understanding, or I am trying to learn on my own, or I learn a couple of words. And I think it would be a great opportunity for me when I come there, that I can experience another language. I want to ask, do you have any courses or any process in place that can help me learn the language? So you put the question from yourself onto them, and you showed your genuine interest that you are willing to learn. So they are then going to tell you, we have XYZ possibilities. Great. Now you have more information. You are more confident and comfortable that when you go there, you have the possibility to experience and to learn some language. Okay. For bachelor's and master's, the same. It's not a requirement. If you pick a program, English speaking program, it would be in English. But when you are in university, you have the possibility to enroll yourself for language. Why? Because you are living in Germany, and you can integrate into the society better. You can have friends, you can have a social network. You traveled all the way from your country to Germany, and you didn't experience the culture, you didn't experience the language. That's a pity. So I would encourage you to do that. Okay, now the hard part about the people who wants to get the job. Okay, here is a catch. Many companies, because they are located in Germany, so then becomes both languages as a working language. So your first indication when you are looking for jobs, please look for the job descriptions which are written in English. If a job description is written in English, your application should be in English. If it's written in German, your application should be in German. This is like a straightforward rule. So go for international companies, go for bigger cities, and find job descriptions on the platforms I also shared on my LinkedIn a couple of times. You can go on Sing, you can find plenty on LinkedIn, you can go on Job Vector, you can go on Stepstone, Monster, you can have your own network, and then the best way is to go on company's website. This is what I would still do that. Okay, so now I think I missed my point. Um, so we were talking about the jobs. Okay.
Yes.
Can you remind me quickly what we were talking about?
like like you're talking about that, the language barrier, that like how you can overcome that.
Okay. Yes. Sorry, I have a very bad memory. Sometimes it just flips in my head like that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So go for bigger cities, go for bigger companies, and have a positive attitude. Okay. Now you made your application, you find where you want to apply. And when you apply and then you get an interview, I am going to give you one example from my life, from my experience, just for your understanding that how much attitude. It's a matter of attitude. It's not a matter of yes or no. So I moved from academia to industry, and I had no previous experience, and I applied to one of the world's biggest pharmaceutical company, and I got a job interview. I have to be serious if I want to get this opportunity? Just put this in your head straight. Okay, the company is international, it's from US, but they asked me to do the job interview in German. Why? Because the site where I was applying, it was located in a very small town. If it was located in Berlin, for example, maybe that won't be the case. So I was applying for a smaller place, and most of the people, of course, their native language is German. Many of them also speak English, but they wanted to see if I would be comfortable in that society, sorry, in that work environment, or how other employees are gonna feel with my presence. Not that just I look like an alien and I expect everyone to change because of me. Okay, they asked me to do it in German. So I just used, I would say, common sense, and I asked myself, what can they ask me? You already know it because you wrote an application. Go back to the job description. Always save the job description. The questions they are going to ask, it's written in the job description basically. I identified, let's say, 5 to 10 questions, simply used Google Translator and translated my answers into German, and I crammed. Like, in school in Pakistan, we used to ratta lagana. That's exactly what I did. And I had a phone interview. I had my laptop in front of me. I had my notebook, and I had Google Translator on if in case I missed something. But I was honest and I said, okay, my German is not good, but I'm trying. They already know she doesn't know the language. Let's see how much she is willing to do that. This also shows your positive attitude to them. That also comes later in the work. That if something happens, will she be willing to do that or not? I went into the interview. They asked me 90% of the time same questions. And I just answered them because I remembered, I prepared. There was one question that I couldn't understand, and I prepared it. If I won't understand, how would I ask it? So I used the sentence, hey, can you say it again? I didn't understand it. And she laughed and she said it in English. And I said, what? You could speak English all the time? And she said, yes, I had to test you. So we break the ice already. She saw that I am a motivated person and I'm willing to go to a certain limits. This is what led them to take me to the next interview. And that was in English, and that I nailed it again on my own. So if you say you are there, you don't know anything, you need to look all the resources around you. You have internet. I know in beginning it looks hard. Just one tip at the end for you guys. Spend maybe a week if you are serious about coming to Germany and get a job. Spend a week. You can get A1. It's like 5 to 6 sentences. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Where you come from? What are you doing here? Stuff like that. Simple sentences. And put that in your CV that your level of German is A1. What that shows that this person has never been to Germany and has already made this progress. And when that person is here and we are going to give this person opportunity, that person can do way more. So this is the bottom line.
Okay, that's really wonderful, and such a like amazing story also, that how you overcome that barrier. Just I would repeat it like ratta lagana, but you had showed them that you can like do this job, and language is not the only barrier for you. So now moving forward, and I'm going to share with like all of you joining here with us from different parts of the world. So uh, we are bringing now, this is just a live session and live webinar, and Seher has shared each and everything like step by step process that how you can land your dream job in Germany and Europe, using LinkedIn. But if you want to learn in detail, like if you want to uh, like if you want that Seher just mentor you and help you step by step in a 2 days LinkedIn masterclass, and in that masterclass we will be sharing each and every technique and each and every step, like how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile, how you can stand out in front of the recruiters, how you can network with them, how you can connect with them if you want each and everything, and then how you can create your CV. that will help you to land those interviews, to earn those interviews from the employers in Germany and Europe, and also how you can design those cover letters, how you are going to connect with them, how you are going to have a follow up with them. So we are going to share with you each and everything in a 2 days live masterclass. And that masterclass will be on the weekends. And if anyone is interested, then they can just type a text, DM me masterclass or to Dr. Seher that we are interested in this masterclass, and we will share all the details with you. Just I'm going to share a screen, and then we will proceed with the Q&A. And at the end, I'm going to share with you also the big gift that Seher has brought to you. Just give me 1 minute, and I'm going to share with you now. This is the Seher, my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, okay. Thank you. Now, this is a 2 days live masterclass, and it's scheduled on 4th and 5th February 2023, and it will be on the 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. But this timing will be different based on your location. And it will be in the we will mention the language at the end, from where you have joined. Now, in this 2 days masterclass, you will learn. The advanced LinkedIn profile strategies, that how you can be on the top of the LinkedIn search for the recruiters, how you can step by step a process to grow your network and become visible in front of the recruiters and those decision makers, those employers, those hiring managers, how you can showcase your talent and achievements and attract those recruiters and hiring managers using the content creation, using the networking and different techniques that we will share with you. Also, we will share with you 6 different ways that you can earn on-site and remote job opportunities in Europe and Germany. And we will share with you that what are the exact tactics to write an ATS resume and a cover letter, and that will help you to get interview calls and finally get hired. Now, along with this 2 days masterclass, we will be also giving you the access to the recordings of those masterclass, and also we will give you a community that is basically in the start will be on the WhatsApp, and then we will also move to the Discord also. And also we will be providing you different LinkedIn checklists, templates, resources, different type of messages, and also resume and cover letter templates that will work for you to help you land your dream job in Europe and Germany. Also, we will teach you that how you can find those 8 keywords to create your ATS resume and other different resources. We will share with you the list of top employers and recruiters and job sites in Europe and Germany, different ready-made headlines and templates. Also, now, that's not over. Like if you had attended a LinkedIn 2 days LinkedIn masterclass, then we will be also be present with you for the next 2 consecutive weeks, and we will have a Q&A sessions almost for 1 hour, and we will help you. Like we will answer all of your questions. So it will be it's a really great opportunity that you are going to learn from Seher, because she has expertise in that how you can land those opportunities in Germany and in Europe, and she has shared each and everything with you people in this session also. Now we will also have another session next week, and the platform will be decided later, and I will share it on my LinkedIn profile also. Now, I think, sir, we are going to have a Q&A. And if you have any question, then just type your question in the chat section, in the comment section, and I am going to display it on the screen. And then we are going to, like Sahid is going to answer this question. Now, the first question, I think you had already answered this question. Is it crucial to learn German to secure job, specifically in tech industry? Will pursuing master from Germany will give you edge over the local graduates to secure a job? I think this question is answered, but the second question will how they can it will give them an edge over the local graduates to secure a job. Like
I-
how?
I-
What is your
Okay,
opinion? Like,
so I don't know how to feel about this question because you are comparing like you get an education from your country and then from Germany. Okay, I get your motivation why you say it will give you edge, like you will be more prominent or something like that. But on the same time, I do not want to discriminate the education that you get from your country, because at the end of the day, it's just how you sell yourself, how you present yourself. If you learn the skill X from, I don't know, your country or from Germany, and somebody from your country can present it way better than somebody from here, um, it's not true. Because I have seen, I participated in the hiring of 13 PhD students. They were junior than, so my juniors. And I participated with my professors to see this hiring process. We had applications from all over the world, and on many, many reasons. And those reasons were the skills. We picked international students as compared to the people who applied from within Germany. So, bottom line is, if you can afford the education, go for it, because this is going to give you an exposure and kind of experience that that person don't have, which is not in Germany. So go for it, get it. But if you have to kill yourself for that thing, then don't do it. Improve your skills and you're good to go. And for regarding tech industry, I think it's more like an attitude when you are coming to country. I think just like Ishtiaq said, that's been answered. So don't worry about the language. Sell your skills, but show the attitude that you want to learn. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna force you to learn. It's your choice then.
Okay, thank you so much for answering this question, Sir. The next question is related that let me share. Now, Hamad Musa has shared that every single application I made through Portal is not successful. And yes, Sair has shared the overall process that this process is already dead, and you need to be innovative and you need to be creative in a
Yeah.
way in order to apply for those positions and those jobs. Uh, no, no, no. I think this question is also for both of us because is there any way to land in Germany for working as a digital marketeer? If yes, how? Now the process is the same. If you can just watch this live session again, and Sahar has shared the complete process, the step-by-step process that how you can land your jobs. And yes, one thing, Sabir, that as a digital marketeer, you can also find remote work opportunities from Germany and Europe also. The world is open and many of the companies are providing those remote jobs, and we'll also share the process, the step-by-step process. Like the process is the same almost for on-site job and remote jobs. And in this masterclass, like we are going to launch, that is the 2 days masterclass, it how you can land those remote jobs and also on-site jobs in Europe and Germany. Either you are a digital marketer, graphic designer, web developer, or an application developer, anyone like you belong to any field, how you can land those remote jobs. Also, we are going to share that process, the step-by-step process, also a detailed process. Now, another question. Let me check the chat section. Uh, Portal where we can apply for relocations. Okay. Can you share the portal apart from LinkedIn for where we can apply for relocation jobs as software engineer in Berlin? Yes, Sarah will answer this question, but he will share a complete list of the different employers, different recruiters, and also the different portals and how you're going to like create profiles on those portals. Like we will teach you each and everything in that masterclass also. But Seher will share one or two portals with you. And also, if you follow Seher on LinkedIn, then I think 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, she has shared I think 6 or 7 different portals that can be used to land the
Yeah.
job in Germany. But Sarah, now it's over to you.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I get that. Um, so yeah, of course, you can go to portals. It's still popular. Companies are still posting their open positions on different portals. For example, in Germany, um, I don't know. My favorite is Job Vector. www.jobvector.com. You can go there. I think this is my favorite because of PhDs. But if you are like from technology industry, the best way, I would not wait until a job opening is coming on a portal. I would search and find 10 companies in Berlin. I mean, Berlin, we have millions of people here. It's like one of the biggest startup place here in Europe. People from all over the Europe come to Berlin. Find 10 to 15 companies and go to their website, and there you can find better positions, because sometimes a portal is only showing one position, but when you go to their website, they have like 3 or 5 more. So this is my advice: is don't limit yourself to the portals, go one step ahead. Success
Yes.
belongs to the one who go, one step ahead.
Yes. Yes, there is always like, if you want to achieve extraordinary results, you need to go extra. You need to go extra mile. So the same is with the job search. If you want to, like, you need to go one step ahead if you want to achieve extraordinary results. So the next question is that
Okay, I think Mohammed Ishtiaq is away for a few seconds. He will be back
hello.
soon. Yeah, here it is. We can hear you and we can see you.
Okay, okay. Zulfikar Isa question is visible in front of you, that how
Yeah.
he can hunt a internship, summer internship within Europe. Now, yes, just proceed with
So
it.
so I think it's a good question. I just want to say that it doesn't matter your internship or your education, but don't wait until the end of the program before you really start looking for positions. If you are finished your PhD, then a year before is a good time to start networking with the people you want to work with in future. So the same goes for you. If you want to have an internship, connect with companies. They offer, sometimes also they also offer paid internships. So this is like the best time you connect with companies, and sometimes they also have um, open positions as a form of internships. So you really need to look into the company websites, but you need to identify, again, list of companies, look there, or maybe find people who are working in that company and then connect with them and then chat with them about this thing. But it's many people are doing that. You can also do your master's or PhD thesis with companies. So you can have your basic education, also basic courses from university, and thesis from with companies. So you already work with them, and then it would be easier for you to get a job afterwards.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, sir. And Hamad Musa, we are going to share with you that how you going to make ATS resume that will help you land your dream job in Germany and Europe. And also, the same resume techniques are going to help you like land your dream jobs anywhere in any part of the world. Because almost the resume making process and creation process is the same in every country.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, he was just trying to say that um, the CV that you make, it's going to help you everywhere, regardless of the country you're applying in. Or um, and I think he wanted to say that we are going to talk about this topic in today's masterclass, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Yeah, so writing CV is a critical step, and I think I would always advise you to do it by yourself, because then you understand your skills way more, and you are already prepared, kind of prepared for the interview, because you worked on your CV. So do it by yourself, and I think it's a good opportunity for you to join the masterclass, because there I can show you a step-by-step process, or a kind of important steps that you need to be careful in your CV, or you need to uh, highlight them more.
I'm audible now.
Yes, you're
Ma-
back. Yeah. I just answered the
Okay.
question. I
Okay.
don't know if they could hear me or
Yes.
not, but I answered the question.
No, no, you're live, but there was some problem with my internet at this moment. I don't know. This is technology, and it can happen anytime. Now, finally, we are going to close this session. Thank you so much, Sahar, for joining us. But before proceeding further, we are coming with a LinkedIn 2 days masterclass on 4th and 5th February. And if you want to become part of that LinkedIn 2 days LinkedIn masterclass, then you can just text me or Seher, and we will share all the details with you. And this is a really great opportunity for you if you want to land your dream job in Germany and Europe. And the final thing is that we have brought you a special gift. Those people who stayed with us till the end, we have brought a special gift for you, and I'm going to share with you like a link in this live session. It will be shared on my profile. You can just go to my profile and also to go to Dr. Hair profile, and you will find a link. You will just fill that form, and we will share a checklist that will help you to land your dream job, and also some other resources will be combined with that checklist, and it will be like it will go with you, and you will and this checklist is going to help you at how you can find those dream job opportunities in Europe and Germany, and how you are going to win those opportunities. So thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you, sir, for joining this session. And inshallah, we are going to and if you want to like learn more about this all process in a 2 days masterclass, just DM me or to Seher, and we are going to share details with you. Thank you so much. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz.